Steps from the U.S.-Mexico border, there's a hidden battle below.
Coming down.
We went underground with U.S. Customs and Border Protection for a closer look at how they say they're hitting cartels where it hurts.
So we've made it about 20 feet down, but this is where this system really opens up, stretching back this way.
We followed Agent Lance Lenore through a tunnel that CBP says was designed by smugglers, one of dozens intercepted by his team.
When you get down in a tunnel like this one and you shine your light and it just keeps going, I mean, what are you thinking?
There's nothing that really surprises us too much anymore.
We found a bounce house blower modified to pull in fresh air and metal rails allegedly used for moving large quantities of drugs.
For every one of these tunnels that you cut off to a cartel, how hard is that hitting them?
Oh, significantly. That's a year's worth of hard labor down the drain.
And the profit from pushing drugs through?
I would imagine that's pretty crushing to the people who actually constructed this.
But with the border crackdown above, business below may be changing, with human smugglers trying to take advantage. Video obtained exclusively by NBC News shows an adult and child crossing through a tunnel big enough to walk through. The message written in Chinese characters is clear: get into the U.S. without getting caught. Another claims to show a different group of migrants running into the U.S., and these people sharing in Mandarin. The exact date they say they entered, June 22nd, 2025. Neither NBC News nor CBP were able to verify the authenticity of these videos. CBP doesn't deny human smuggling is taking place underground, but the agency says it's not uncommon for smugglers to falsely advertise safe passage for profit. Back above ground, agents take us to an area between the border wall known as No Man's Land, where the tunnel team made their latest discovery.
8-inch borehole in there, hit it dead center.
First try?
First try.
A nearly 3,000 long foot tunnel running 50 feet beneath where we stood.
If the cartel had their way, this tunnel would have popped up?
Yep.
Where?
Pick any warehouse in this area right here.
An illicit empire worth billions, fueling a never-ending fight underground. Morgan Chesky, NBC News, Otay Mesa, California.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live.
Well, let's just say this, man. This is NBC, right, by the way, so those that don't. This isn't conservative media. This is NBC. Anyway, that being said, they telling, hey, you see that there's proof. I tell people sometimes, and they like, oh, how are they smuggling it through the borders if we got border protection? I'm like, nigga, how do you think they tried to get El Chapo out of jail? How do you think they got El Chapo out of jail the first time before he got caught again? Nigga, they dug a tunnel underground for a mile to his cell, got him out the cell, took him down. He was in like some little train cart thing, shot him a mile out. He was in the car and they found him down the road, like a mile down the road. That's how. And this is all underground. Yes. So you know what that mean, right? As they hacking, trying to get through. The stones on the ground, you know what they got to do? They got to put that shit on the little conveyor, send it back the other way so they can empty it, so they can make space for more room. So this is a process that's going on for a long time. And then they like, you know what? It don't even matter how long it took us because we sending metro tons of drugs right through, right? But then the people, I hate when I have to have this conversation with individuals and they always insinuate that this isn't happening. So the drugs aren't getting here, huh? So when they're like, oh, Venezuela president, we just want to go over there and take his shit. Bro, you think he's not working with, Mexico and all the other Latin American countries down there, bro? Y'all think that's not happening for real? When we're the most lucrative country connecting, the land connecting? Yes. That's what they doing, bro. Detail like this, underground tunnels, bro, we don't even do that. These are like bunker styles. Like they're going underground, smuggling humans. They're getting right in the... I remember when Biden was the president, I'm seeing videos on TikTok explaining how to get into the U.S., bro. Saying go through this route. That they're going to be a guard there, but they're not going to touch you. They're going to let you right in. I said, whoa. You know who are we? Are we just letting anybody in? That's crazy. I feel very not secure here. And then you send them to your sanctuary cities and then they house them. And then they don't want to share the information with the police, so you just got like ghosts sitting around you. You get what I'm saying? So this aspect is telling you right here, y'all think that not only are they trafficking humans in this, they trafficking drugs. And what happens to those drugs? Those drugs get in our country because why? We're the most lucrative. And then you wonder why we got homeless people and zombies, and then our government has to fund those zombies and homeless people and try to better them, when y'all never stopped the cause of the problem, which was the drugs that you let in the country in the first place. You let them bring the drugs into the country, or they snuck it in how they are, and we didn't enforce it and try to stop it. You need people on around the clock trying to stop this, because it is happening. Come on, bro. You think the United States dug that hole and try to insinuate that the cartel did it? No, bro. Why would we do that? That's a waste of time and money just to put it on another country to say they did it. The other country did that. They have proof of doing it. They tried to get El Chapo out of jail doing the same process, and they successfully got it. This is a method that works. It's underground. It's undetected. Then they just have it up to it, and then next you know what they're doing. They forcing another person from a company to don't say nothing, or we're going to either kill you, or we're going to pay you off, or kill you. Don't say nothing. Keep these drugs coming. Now you in fear for your life because they just strong-armed you. Not only are they getting through from the other side, you don't know who these people are, and they can easily go right back over on the other side of the border. You know what I'm saying? Now they are threatening your life being of the people on the other side. Like, look, all I'm saying is the shit like this goes, and there's a lot more happening around us. Shit like this happens. It happens a lot. We insinuate that it's not happening. They're like, oh, Mexico's not taking the jobs. Bro, the people are coming over. I know at least 2 people with fake Social Security numbers, bro. They told me. Look, I ain't snitching on nobody. I'm just saying. I was told this information by the individual that told me. I'm in Chicago. We in Illinois, bro. I'm telling you, this shit happens here all the time. I ain't the one to tell on a nigga, but I'm just saying, I know people that do these things. I know people who scam. I know people who take government benefits. So for y'all to come around and say this shit don't happen is kind of weird, because I actually know individuals that do this. Am I gonna tell? No, that's not my position. My position is just to let y'all know that I know. Fuck. But this video just insinuating that this video right here, it's just letting y'all know that this shit is real. It's not fake. It's not made up. It's been happening for a long time. They've been getting drugs in here a long time. And you know, when it comes with drugs, come with guns, because you need something to protect it, right? So y'all thinking the guns ain't going through. Y'all thinking the drugs ain't coming through, right? And then y'all think the human trafficking ain't coming through. That's human trafficking right there. Right through the tunnel, up in America, easy getaway. Y'all just pay the coyotes to get them up in there. Good, easy money, easy drugs, easy guns. But then we'll blame the U.S. and try to like, oh, it's those guns that the United States are making. No, these guns from all over the world being trafficked right into the country easily. I bet Canada got some too. I bet Canada, but you see, we gotta find that. We gotta assume that it's on the border and they're doing it off the border, or if it's not happening off the border, imagine that they go a mile or 2 from the border and start digging from there, and then they just go a little farther into it. They won't even probably find that, bro. Right under our nose, bro. They got ventilation systems in there so they can breathe. They didn't cave they carved out the cave in and brung the rocks back to the original exit site, dump it, keep going back in. Because we talking about hundreds of millions, possibly billions of dollars we talking about here. They're going to do whatever. This is how serious this shit get. And this is why we should have a sense of security around you, because we thinking, oh, these people just want to be free. That's cool. There are people here that want to be free. But there's also a lot of people in here that was snuck in. Right? There's a lot of drugs here that was snuck in. And then your kid is a drug addict. Then you want to make a change. It's too late now. Because we should have been made a change. This should never get through. Because you got to understand, when your kids become drug addicts or druggies, next thing you know it, they're using the system to get the money, get the drugs from the system. Now we funding what? Centers that people are from rehab and they sick, but we have to help them because they're Americans, right? And I agree we should, but then we got to stop. We got to nip the problem at the source. The source is they bringing the drugs over here. Stop them immediately. And people be thinking, oh, man, he lying. It ain't no drug traffickers doing nothing. Come on, bro. There's proof everywhere. Y'all think by the time they put this on the news, Trump already had the information. He like, yeah, everybody getting in trouble, bro. we're going to have to go in there and stop the cartel because y'all country is ran with too many cartel members that y'all won't even stop. Y'all must be scared of them, but we ain't. But I know what we ain't going to do. We ain't going to let them keep bringing drugs in our country because how they going to sell it? They're not selling it to their own people as much because they can't afford it. So they sell it to us in Chicago, L.A., Miami. Definitely Miami. Definitely Miami. I just wanted to post this video to let y'all know. And this is a recent video from NBC yesterday. Yep. Now, in this video also, they showed us 2 different caves around the same area, 2 different ones. Thousands of square feet under the ground, nigga. Thousands. Come on, man. This is the drug gang, man. Y'all got to open your eyes and understand that things like, because I think people don't think this is happening. Like, why would somebody do it? Why would somebody do it? Because the drug money is very lucrative. That's why somebody would do it. It makes sense to do it in their eyes, but it damages other people. It's like the drug man selling drugs to pregnant women and mothers and stuff. And now those same mothers are now roaming the streets, giving it up for nothing, hoeing, just for a sniff. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta knit the problem and knit the problem immediately. That's it. That's how I feel. I feel like we gotta knit the problem right then and there. Like, don't let it keep going. And I'm be honest, that's why I like Trump so much, bro. He said, "Hey, this is a problem. Cut it off right now at the source." And hey, it's still coming in. We're gonna have to go in there and catch them ourselves. Like action, you know what I'm saying? Immediate action. When somebody's doing stuff and they're moving around and they moving shit, I know they serious about their goals and their agenda. Immediately cut the border off. Immediately cut the drugs off. Okay, Mexico, you got hella cartels over here. Can you give us permission to come over and take these niggas out or arrest them? Nah, no, don't take them out, because she know what it is. She connected with that shit. I ain't gonna be surprised if we find Mexico's president involved with the tons of drugs being siphoned to the United States as well. Because if we find out that the cartel's giving her money to either hush money or to be quiet, we gonna have to put a price on her arrest too. Hey, and we coming for that. That's you right there. We'll come get you. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this whole conversation. You be liberal or conservative, please tell me what you think about these bunkers and these underground caves. This is true. I've never seen something like this. This is insane. Like he said, these caves can go into any business around this area and just come up from the top. And they just siphon the drugs into the country. Hey, it's kind of smart. I give them that. It is smart. But it's dumb. You know what I'm saying? But it's smart. That being said, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments section about this whole thing, man. I don't care if you're liberal. I don't care if you're conservative. What's your thoughts on this? I just want y'all to know this stuff exists and it's here. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure you subscribe. It's your boy Gang. Peace.